viewer, welcome to my kitchen. What I'm making today, I am making Thai green curry. It's a fusion of Thai and Pakistani. It's very easy, it's my favorite. So let's see how I do it. Right, so here I've got around about 800 grams of chicken. Yes, it has got bone in it. If you would like to use it a little less, little more, doesn't make a difference. Without bone, it's perfectly fine. I'm going to add a level teaspoon of garlic and ginger and green chili paste, which I have got it in my fridge. And I'm going to marinate the chicken just slightly. It doesn't need to be marinated for a long time. Just while I'm preparing rest of the spices, the chicken will sit into this marinade. Over here I've got a desiccated coconut, around 2 tablespoons. I've got 2 tablespoons of sesame seed. I've got around same amount of peanuts and same amount of they're dry roasted chickpeas. You can buy them as it is. And I've got some almonds here. Little less, little more, doesn't make a difference. As I said, I make my dishes more or less little bit of this, little bit of that. I'm going to dry roast all these ingredients in a dry pan. It's got nothing inside, so it will be dry roasted in this pan for I think around 2 to 3 minutes. You can start smelling it as soon as it's ready. It's around 2 minutes and now I think all these ingredients are roasted. I can smell the coconut roasting, so I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to keep stirring it because the pan is hot. If I don't stir it, the coconut will burn otherwise. So these are my dry ingredients. I'm going to grind it in a coffee blender until it's fine. Not very fine, but just like grind as much as it can be. Now you can see it's all blended. Now I'm gonna leave it at the side and I'm gonna start preparing my wet spices. I have got here plain natural yogurt, around 300 milliliter or a gram, whatever that is. Yeah, it's a grams. I'm going to put it in this jug, and in this jug I'm going to add some green spices. I have here around 2 fresh green chilies. If you like your food hot, you can add a little bit more. And I've got fresh coriander. I washed and chopped it roughly. I'm going to add this in the yogurt as well. I'm gonna add now 2.5 tablespoons of besan, or you can call it gram flour, which we use for onion bhaji. So this is the gram flour and I'm going to just blend it all together. Right, I've got a pan here. I'm going to add some oil in it, around 2 tablespoons or a little bit more. Just need to cover the base really. It doesn't need to be too much. I don't like too much oil in my cooking, as you have noticed before. Let's get the oil heated up a bit. I've got here a small onion which I have chopped roughly, and I'm going to add this chopped onion into this oil. As you can see, these onions are just become translucent now, and I'm going to add my marinated chicken into it now. Right now, you can see the chicken has become a little bit white. It's not properly cooked yet, but I'm going to now take it out for time being. I have turned the heat down completely. I don't want to turn it off because otherwise it will start it to get cold. I've taken the chicken out. because I wanted to cook the spices now without the chicken. So I'm going to add my spices which I have made with the yogurt, the ground flour, the coriander and the green chilies. A little bit of a salt in it. Again, it depends how much salt you like. Mine is around a teaspoon. And then I'm going to add a little bit of a red chilies, only around half a teaspoon. As I said, I don't like too hot, but if you like it hot, you can add more. And I've got around level teaspoon of turmeric powder. So we're going to mix it so they all blend in together. You can add these spices in the blender if you like. To be honest, it doesn't matter. And now I'm going to add all my dry spices which I have grind before. All the coconut and sesame seed and the rest of it. This is going to go into this. As soon as you put these in, it will start to go lumpy and it will soak up as the liquid. So you have to keep stirring it so it doesn't become too lumpy. See, these are all the spices. They mix together and they have cooked for around 2 to 3 minutes. If yours are started to stick, then you know that this is the time to add the chicken in. So I'm going to add the chicken in. Let this chicken cook in these spices for around 2 to 3 minutes. It's coated properly. Now I've got here boiled kettle ready. You can add cold water as well, and then you add the water. Around, I think it is around 3/4 of a liter. Little less, little more, it doesn't matter. You can always, when it's ready, you can see the consistency you want and you will stop there. So you will mix it properly so everything is become like a little liquidy rather than lumpy. As you can see, I have put this liquid in. It's gone very liquidy. Naturally it's going to be cooked for around half an hour or until the chicken cooked. Then you will, depend on the consistency you want, you will turn the heat down or up. So I will leave it for half an hour and then I will show you what it looked like after half an hour. Right, it's been half an hour while I'm making my rice and my chapatis. The chicken is cooked. You can see the thickness of the sauce. It's just right. If you like it a little bit more liquidy, you can leave it liquid. If you want it a little bit thicker, you can just let it cook for a while and it will get thicker. I love this consistency and it will go really nice with my rice. So here's my chicken curry is ready with the Thai twist in it, with rice. I love it. It was completely drenched the rice with it and it's just yummy. My whole kitchen, the aroma is so gorgeous. The smell of coconut and sesame seed is just divine. I can't wait to try it. I'm sure you will love to try it as well. Please give it a go. And if you try it, please message me in below. And if you like it, subscribe it.